Welcome to Neeks Sports, and I'm going to be giving you another preview of this week's Premier League fixtures over Saturday, Sunday and Monday Night Football. Start off with Leicester. They didn't play midweek. Their match was postponed in the Carabao Cup due to the incidents that happened at the last weekend Premier League fixture against West Ham. Tragic events, and we have got the go-ahead that this fixture is gonna stand. It's gonna be played. Cardiff are at home to Leicester. Now, I personally see it going one of two ways. I can't predict. I'm not in the minds of the players, the fans, the club, everyone around in the situation. I don't know. I don't know what they're feeling. I don't know how this is going to affect them. But I feel it's going to go one of two ways. Either it's going to be a poor game for Leicester in a game that they really should win. They should beat Cardiff. But, with something like this, you can't tell how someone's season may end up. It may affect their whole entire season. So they could have a poor game, potentially lose the match, or they could actually be going out there and doing it for the owner, doing it in his name, getting the win. They could go out and be on sublime form. They could go out and smash them 3-4-0 Cardiff. And they will pay tribute to him and say that this win or the goals scored, etc., were for him. But I don't know which way it's going to go. It's going to go one of two ways. I hope they do get the win, and it was a convincing win. I hope they win 2-3-0. I really do. I hope they win. And I know Cardiff, even though they're not in a very good position themselves, they wouldn't begrudge them a convincing win, especially with what's just happened. But we've got the 12:30 Saturday game, first game of the weekend. Bournemouth, in form, firing Bournemouth side. They're playing Manchester United. Wilson's on fire. Josh King's playing well, if he's back from injury, that is. He didn't play last week. Fraser's on form. Brooks is on form. The whole team's on form. I think Chelsea missed a trick in letting Aki go. He's really good. It's going to be a tough game for Man United. A game that they on paper they should win, and they need to win. They need to keep form going. They need to keep momentum. But it's a tough game. I'm gonna go with a draw. 2-2 draw. Bournemouth could win it 2-1, but I'm gonna go with a 2-2 draw. Moving on, probably the biggest game, Arsenal versus Liverpool at the Emirates. And if I'm honest, if you compare the two teams, based off recent performances and what I've seen, I'm going to go with Liverpool 3-1. And I say that because Arsenal being defensively poor, they could win the game because, they're on form in the sense that they're scoring goals. They're winning as well, bar their last match, but they're conceding a hell of a lot. And Liverpool are scoring a hell of a lot. And a team that's not defending well and just conceding a lot of goals, a team that concedes a lot versus a team that scores a lot is never a good combination. I mean, we've seen it in the past with Huddersfield, Fulham, Cardiff. When they come up against teams that score a lot and they concede quite a bit, the scoreline can get a bit hefty. But Arsenal have the quality to put in a performance to prevent that. They have it. Whether they will do it, I don't believe they will. I'm unsure of it. But I'm going to go with Liverpool 3-1 victory. But I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if it was 4-5, possibly even 6. It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't at all. Other fixtures that we have, we got City at home to Southampton. I think that's going to be a routine win. The biggest task was last week, them playing Spurs Monday Night Football. That was the biggest game of the week. So this will be a fairly more relaxed game for them. Probably see some rotation. I'm going to go with City 3-0 winners. Elsewhere, we have Chelsea, who are at home to Crystal Palace. Are they home? Yes, at home to Crystal Palace. And another 3. I'm going to go 3-0 here again as well. Not hopefully, but Hazard should be back for that game. It will be convincing for them. They'll be alright because the Palace is in poor form at the moment. Getting knocked out midweek in the Carabao Cup as well. Yeah, they're in poor form. They're in a bit of a rut, a bit of a struggle. I'm going to go Chelsea 3-0. Wouldn't be surprised if it was 4-5, but 3-0 is what I'm going to go with. We also have Spurs, who are away to Wolverhampton Wanderers. Again, Wolves started the season really well. They have the potential in them to turn up and put in a good performance. I think Spurs will be too strong on the night. 2-0, 2-1, 2-0. I'm going to go 2-0. 2-0 to Spurs. They will see out the Wolves threat, who in a couple of recent matches haven't looked too threatening. I think 2-0 to Spurs is just. We've got Everton at home to Brighton. Obviously, they lost last week to Man United away. I think they'll pick up a 2-0 win here. 2-0. Brighton don't score a lot. They don't concede a lot either. They're just a very sound team, very solid. They just get their business done. So they probably will succumb to like a 1-0 defeat. But give Everton the credit that they'll be able to score 2 at home against Brighton. But I don't think Brighton will score. They don't score too many goals. And especially not away to a tough Everton team. So I'm going to go with 2-0 Everton. Newcastle are at home to Watford. Two ends of the spectrum. Watford playing really well, Newcastle playing really poor. But Newcastle at home, they need the 3 points. They really do. They have to get it from somewhere. I mean, I see Watford winning, but Newcastle really need this. I'm gonna go. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. Newcastle will score, so I'm gonna give them 1. The question is Watford gonna score 2? 2-1 Watford. I'm going to go 2-1 Watford. That's what I believe. And then we have West Ham, who are at home to Burnley. I think West Ham have got that. Looking at 3-1. I'm going to go 3-1 to West Ham. 3-1 to West Ham. If Arnautovic plays. That is, if he plays. 3-1 with Arnautovic scoring 2. If he doesn't play, if he's still out, then 1-0 West Ham. 1-0 West Ham. If he doesn't play, if he plays 3-1 West Ham. And the final game, which is on Monday Night Football again, Huddersfield at home versus Fulham, who are away. So, 2 teams that are really, really struggling. And they've kind of not saved the best for last, but the best for last. Relegation battle already. Game week 11. And it's a must win for both sides. A draw's not good enough. A point won't do. A loss definitely won't do. It's winner takes all here in this game. Someone has to win. I think Fulham will win, mainly because they score goals. Mitrovic scores, Schürrle scores, Vieto chips in here and there. Seri's got the ability to pick out a pass or grab a goal. They've got players in the team that can score. Whereas Huddersfield, even at home, I think they've got 1 goal? 1 goal all season after 10 fixtures. 1 goal all season at home, I believe it is. It's 1 goal. So they're struggling home or away. It makes no difference for them. They're just struggling all around. Fulham, at least they're getting goals in them. They just concede a lot. So this fixture in itself, it's like, for Fulham, it's like, we score goals and we're playing against a team that can't score. And we're so leaky, so we're fortunate. So if we stick to what we do, score goals, and hopefully they're still not able to score goals, we can pick up 3 points. But on the flip, Huddersfield are like, we can't score goals, and we're playing against a team that leak goals for fun. So hopefully we can start scoring in this game. But you really can't predict it. both teams in such poor form, you really can't predict it. But I would go with Fulham 2-0, 2-1, 2-1. Huddersfield to lose, 2-1. Fulham to win. And I mean, mark my words. If Fulham do not win this game on Monday, I can guarantee you the clothes on my back, the roof over my head, that they will get relegated. If they do not, so then listen to me, if they draw or if they lose, Fulham are relegated. Game week 11. I don't care what anyone has to say. Fulham are relegated. And that's all I have to say. That's it from me. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and follow all our content on all platforms. Now even including iTunes and Spotify, as we're now bringing podcasts to you. Stay tuned for more juicified content. Peace out.